If a child you know is struggling with learning or reading issues, there's a couple motor-based tests that I want you to actually check. So this first thing we're doing, we're looking for something called visual suppression. So these are red-green glasses, then we have a chart that matches up to that. So for example, this child can only see one color through one eye. So if he closes his left eye, he can only see one of those colors. So we know that if he can see the whole page, he's using both of his eyes together. Well, in this child's case, his eyes can't converge well enough. He doesn't have those motor skills to get his eyes to work together. So what actually happens is he's actually suppressing all the images from his right eye completely. So he's only using his left eye. That's why he's only able to point to the white colors on the diagram. So number one, check that, because if he's visually suppressing all the time, it usually means they can't converge their eyes well enough. They start getting double vision. Your brain does something super cool. It suppresses that eye so we don't get double vision. But we also will lose depth perception when that happens. So if they're also having troubles like catching a ball or things like that, that can be a big reason why. Number two is check for a reflex called an asymmetrical tonic neck reflex. In this video, we put them on their hands and knees, and when we turn their head, their arm falls out on the opposite side. That's a reflex that should actually go away right around 6 months of life before we start to crawl. So often you'll find when these things are going together that maybe they had delays in army crawling or crawling, and those systems didn't quite develop appropriately. But when this reflex is present, our eyes can't develop alignment from side to side efficiently. They can't track from side to side efficiently. So often it can play very much into this case of visual suppression. So test those reflexes on your child and then have their eyes checked to make sure that they're not suppressing.